Good day, everyone. My topic for today is about interventions for children with dyscalculia. What does dyscalculia mean? It is a term referring to a wide range of lifelong learning disabilities involving math, such as difficulty in understanding numbers, learning how to manipulate numbers, and learning facts in mathematics. And it is generally seen as a specific developmental disorder. As we all know, interventions for dyscalculia is very limited. So I found this one program which was just piloted, and it consists of 3 parts. The name of the program is the Catch-Up Numeracy. It is an intervention performing a thorough formative assessment with each child to assess her strengths and weaknesses. So the first part, an introduction phase. In here, there are 2 objectives. First, reviewing what the learner have covered during the previous session. And the other one is to reveal the objectives for the session to the learner to determine the numeracy component which will be focused upon and the number range to be used. And in addition, the teacher will decide what related mathematical language would be focused upon and introduce it to the learner. As you can see in the picture representing the sum 4 minus 2 using pasta shells, the child will be asked to select some subtraction sums with no answers from a pile given. She or he is to represent the sum using some pasta shells. By subtracting the objects given, she or he is to find the answers to the selected sums. And will also review the mathematical language. So what are the examples of mathematical language? Minus, less than, takeaway, difference between, and subtraction. So these are the mathematical language to be used for subtraction. The second phase is the numeracy activity. The educator is expected to guide the child in engaging a metacognitive process, and it is done by asking questions about prediction, process, and reflection. An example is related to prediction is, what do you think the answer will be? And another sample questions for the process and reflection respectively are, how did you work this out? Was your answer accurate? Metacognitive thought allows the child to think about the way she or he is processing the information being learned. In addition, it allows the educator to provide guidance within the child's zone of proximal development by Lev Vygotsky. So what does CPD mean? It is an area of learning that occurs when a person is assisted by an educator or peer with a higher skill set. An example for numeracy activity is by using cubes. The child will pretend that she or he is shopping at a shop, and then the child will be asked to subtract the cubes she spent from the cubes she had left from the previous buying, and afterwards ask her to predict the answer, and then ask her to actually subtract the cubes, to see if she was right. And what are some metacognitive questions to be asked? How many cubes do you think you will have left if you buy this item? Was your answer accurate? If your friend did not know how to subtract objects, how would you explain they should do this? And lastly, the final phase, linked recording. The task or exercise is recorded on the sheet used to log down the details for every session. In this part, the child is asked to complete a task or written exercise related to the numeracy activity conducted during that particular session. In here, the link recording not only allows the learner to put into practice the skills learned, but since it is recorded, it is proof of the child's progress and can be referred to any time such reference is needed. So in this picture is the sample of the link recording, subtracting objects from 0 to 10. And it ends my report from here. Thanks for watching and listening.